Hello everybody, Deception42long here again, doing another gameplay commentary. Today I'm doing a Call of Duty one. This is Team Deathmatch on Summit, as you can probably tell. I'm not too much of a setup type person, like I really don't know what I pick. I'm not a huge Call of Duty person at all. But as you can see, I used the FAMAS. I picked it up, actually did well with it, stuck with it. So yeah, this is my first Call of Duty commentary, and in all honesty, you shouldn't expect too many Call of Duty commentaries from me. As I've stated before, I'm not too much of a Call of Duty player. I'm more of a Halo player. For some reason, I've never really been able to get into Call of Duty. I know a bunch of my friends have, and it's extremely popular, like insane how popular it is, but I just have never been able to dig down and play it a lot, which sounds strange. I've played the past like 4 titles and gotten to like level 15 or 20 on each one. I just never got into it too much. But if anything, you can kind of reference to this commentary as almost like my review or my thoughts on the game. I know that a vast majority of commentators out there do almost strictly Black Ops or just Call of Duty coverage, but I'm probably going to be different in that way. So if you like that, sweet, you'll like my videos, you'll like what I have to offer. But if you don't, you may not like them. Or, you know what? Watch my commentaries. Maybe you might like something different than Call of Duty Black Ops. So from there, I think I'm going to just tell you my thoughts on Call of Duty. Like, let's just start with single player, just to get the dirty stuff out of the way. As far as single player on Call of Duty games go, I really don't think there's much there. This game pissed me off. I really did not enjoy it at all. It felt like a burden to finish. It didn't feel enjoyable. There weren't moments where I was like, oh dude, that's really freaking cool. It just felt like, okay, let's go from point A to point B. And I just hated it. I mean, it was boring. It was annoying. I really didn't find myself entertained that often, or often at all. Which is just kind of really annoying, because at that point, I'm buying a game and only enjoying the multiplayer. I mean, I really don't play too much single player, but whenever I buy a shooter that like has a lot of multiplayer, I at least play the single player. And usually I hope it's at least enjoyable, you know? If I buy something and play a lot of multiplayer, I at least hope that the single player will be able to stand up on its own weight. Otherwise, just paying $60 for a game that's basically almost a map pack. And I mean, in all honesty, when you look at the Call of Duty games, that's almost what you get. I mean, I don't want to get into this, and I'm not saying they're bad games. I'm just saying, when you look at the difference between this and Modern Warfare 2, there really is not a huge difference. Now, I bet for the hardcore Call of Duty buffs, I'm kind of calling them out. But I'm just saying they don't really bring too many mechanics that make it worth paying $60 for, or buying a completely new game for. Now, on that thought though, multiplayer in this game I feel is a lot better than the past versions. Like, it's a lot more balanced. I haven't had any glitches. I have very bad memories of going into Modern Warfare 2 and going against some glitching people and just not wanting to put up with it. And this game, it seems a lot more balanced. I have a lot more fun. The maps are pretty fun, and there's different things like wager matches that I really enjoy. I want to see more of that type of stuff in gaming, or just like matchmaking type games, because it's really fun to say, hey, we're going to compete together, and I'm actually going to get something if I do well. Like, I'm gambling on how good I think I am and how bad I think you are. Taking those chances is really fun. That's probably my favorite part of this game. I've had a lot of fun, especially in gun game, running around trying to stay in the money and having fun. In all honesty, in the end, I do not worry about whether I get more money than everybody else. I worry about whether I just have a good time and go through the ranks. And it probably makes you a better player. And essentially, the game type itself is fun. Like, take out the whole wager part, and the game type is a blast. That's one thing that I really never see in Call of Duty games, or something that never really stands out for me. Yes, there's different game types, especially like objective ones, but I never really feel as if there's a huge push towards objective. I still see people worrying almost more about their KD, or worrying more about who they kill than how many people, like how they actually do as a team. This game for me seems like such a huge just single player multiplayer game. You know, when you go into multiplayer, you don't have to work as a team. You can be playing for yourself, and I mean, nobody really minds it from what I've noticed. But that's my thoughts. I could go more in depth about like different reasons I don't play as much, but I'm not going to do that today. You guys let me know what you think. I mean, do you disagree with what I think? What are your thoughts on the game? Do you think it's better than the past Call of Duties? Let me know, and please keep the comments respectful. I know that's a lot to ask, but in my videos, I just hope that people don't go to like monkey shit fights and they don't just start calling names and all that bullshit. That gets really annoying. It'd be awesome if we had some good conversations going on, and if anything, like opinions could be wavered, and you could learn how discussions go in real life. I think that'd be kind of cool. This has been Deception42long. Subscribe to Floor Gaming if you like this content, and I'll see you guys later. So long.